matchup, pulls back the Rel. He's headbutted under the turret. He knows there is no way he's getting out of that one. The pulverized head. Oh dear, the heat is stacking up. The flame spitter, there it is! Solo kill for Perfect, and Peter is looking for something on the other side. BDD to catch up to him, and the flick back onto Lahan's will spell the death of the horse pants lady. That is going to be 3 kills for KT. The angle. That's a decent pulverize to try and help him out, but doesn't get Gideon over the wall, and Gideon is just going to take, fortunately, going to be broken, as he does get a little bit of a headbutt off the Juice. Prison, BDD, create the positioning. Peter with the headbutt, actually beautifully done. Able to get himself out of there with a sliver of health, but Lahan's, I don't think is going to be so lucky. He throws out the Magnet Storm to try and hold Peter in place. Coming on through here as there's the knock-up onto Cuz, and they just burst him down. No subjugation even available, as now Kingin dashing around the fight. BDD catches out Geo on the offside, and he just throws a huge rock at Lahan's. Geo able to flash his way out, but BDD's flashing after him. Doctom and Peter trying to keep themselves alive as Calyx starting to go bonkers in this Herald pit. And now Perfect has turned up. This Flame Spitter is so scary. 3 versus 2 as Nongshim look to run away. They did manage to get themselves a Rift Herald. There is a positive in this play, but the positives for KT are looking like they're better. 4-4-2. Time. Needlework coming on through, but there it is. Chains of Corruption with the follow-up, and down goes the Gwen. The flash headbutt as Gideon is pulled out of position, and Peter dies through as well, and that is pinpoint onto BDD. Into this backline, the Seraph's shield not going to be enough for Hens. Will trade himself for it, and now Perfect is gonna chase down this Jhin. Doctom getting
the play, has 3 kills now on this Yone, but is gonna go down. Opportunistic there.
Yeah, it's like the one guy in the game. Down for you, Lahans, as the Chains of Corruption comes in. Peter able to headbutt him around, and Lahans nowhere to go. Aftershock not helping even a little bit, as Kingin, he's diving forward. The equalizer positioning on top of the kennel is gorgeous, but the Gwen is able to, but never mind! The piercing arrow as Doctom makes his presence known. It's a double kill. Yep. That equalizer was, I guess, a little bit of a flub, but I don't think Perfect needs it to kill Kingin, and he indeed definitely does not. Peter, seismic shove, gonna pull back Gideon. They are just, it's a hive mind for KT here. BDD looking to get rid of Kingin as well, and yeah, he is not getting out of that. Toasted and take, he is looking to go down right about now. BDD at melee range with everyone, but he's so far ahead it does not matter. That's Perfect down there coming from the enemy base, and so probably in trouble. Cuz is just walking away from everyone. He's down to 50% health though, might need to subjugate that one back. As the wall goes down, the shove connects onto Gideon, and he is just eliminated. Equalizer to stop anyone from escaping. Kingin gonna go down. There is the heroic play from Calyx into the backline. It looked really cute, it looked really cool, but ultimately he dies, and this is gonna be the ace for KT. Perfect might be dying for the first time, but never mind. There's a pillar, there's a pulverize, there is a cow in pajamas, and KT are looking for game 1.
That is the end of that. Atlas, 12,000 goal lead at the end. A sub-28-minute game here, faster than average, and KT making it look easy. They're 4th in a row here in road to MSI.
Look at that nonchalant man making his way out. Cuz hands and takes another turret shot. Don't know about that one, but still going to find a tongue lash, and the knock-up not quite going to work out. Kingin still looking for it, but does not get it. Peter stays alive, and that is first. Oh, BDD still in that brush, finds the Rune Prison, and yeah, the Black Shield not really going to last when there is BDD in the area. Cuz gets the knock-up, Calyx goes down. The root! Oh, the root is so incredibly good as Gideon is cycloning his way out as the Realm Warp going to be deterred just a little bit with that great Dark Binding from Lahans trying to buy some space, but here comes the train. That's half of Jiu's health bar from a tank. What the heck? He's gonna have to flash as, yeah, looking for an angle. Realm Warp to come down here as the BDD Peter special delivery gets him right on top of them. Doctom to take down Lahans. Jiu's health bar is non-existent, and Kingin, he has hookshot. That's one heck of an ability, but BDD locks down. The Dawning Shadow blind takes down the Caitlyn. As Doctom, he finds it with that last order, then flashes on top of Jiu. Doctom is out of control today. Gideon moving over. Lehens is out of the fight already, and Gio is going absolutely nowhere. Gideon's flashed in. Kingen gonna get knocked away momentarily, but the Devour keeps Doctom alive. The teleport in, Cuz trying to escape. As the Hextech ultimatum's down onto him, as Kingen trying to get out. He will do so. And BDD is looking to try and kill Calyx and then kill Kingen immediately afterwards. And look, he succeeded.
Be at the beginning of its end.
Oh dear. There is the dodge from Doctom. And yeah, gravity well. And the Dark Binding is decent, but oh god, there's too many KT members. BDD might. Never mind. He's got Doctom. He's a healer. And Lehens is really dead. Calyx is going to have to meet Cuz here as well, who charged up the knockup. And there it is.
Just in there suffering, KT. I can't watch any more of this.
Perfect went into them. He's absolutely insane, charging up the Q, but Gio's able to kite this one out. This is taking way too long, guys. It's kind of absurd as he eats a cupcake and now looks for more. What are we doing, KT? What was that? They're winning the game.
Perfect. Oh, the trap.
Oh, the trap. But he had Soul Furnace anyway. He wasn't going to die, but KT is still going to win this game. It is match point now, and KT this... Yep, only level 3 here for Perfect as well as BDD is solo killed underneath his turret. That's kind of insane. The flash forward from Perfect, he's trying to go for it here, and he finds the 2v1. It is still going to be followed up, but that is a brilliant outcome here. He doesn't have the dice, didn't get that one activated, and the cocoon placement is so good. Will get stunned up as the flash forward to try and lock down Lehens, and he just explodes.
Reset.
Yeah, now BDD with that reset angle. The Dominus keep Perfect alive, and oh, it was all a bait. And look at all of the health with that Cull the Meek. That was kind of massive, but Gideon comes down. BDD now running for the hills as Cuz. They just want to get towards his turret. Oh, the Blade Caller comes through. Doctom! He stays alive. Cuz gets into the back line, and now he's looking to rend them down. Calyx comes in. He's got a bear in tow, and he's looking scary, but oh, the instant interrupt of that crocodile was ready to go ballistic, but they had the slicing maelstrom, and Nongshim this time have some answers.
I mean, it's always one step forward, but 2 steps back here. The fact that KT's getting these steps though is huge.
Oh my god, okay, BDD.
BDD, what the hell?
This game needs to, as KT in a great position here, 2 just explode, and the charm is going to connect. BDD is now looking to get these resets and get out. Oh, the Orb of Deception he prepared earlier is gorgeously placed. He's going to look for the charm, was actually expecting Gio to try and escape, and instead, Gio just kills him. The Paranoia is going to start this one off. The Slicing Maelstrom goes down, but he's tanking the turret, and he just gets wiped out. Gideon puts up the shield as Calyx, he can't get in, and they've singled out the jungler. BDD gets it. Another reset to come in here as he dives after Lehens, who's down again, and now the Paranoia comes out yet again. Gideon trying to find a target here, but they've already lost one, and look at these health bars melt. Carl's looking to try and get out of there. Gideon's baited forward because he just wants anything, and he will be denied. Perfect will get taken down as Gio able to find yet another Mystic Shot. What was that Arcane Shift? That was insanity. The charm hits, and he is cut down where he stands. The ace comes in as Doctom locks up a trip. They'll find the charm onto everyone because Peter's able to lock them all down. He won't be able to escape this time, and Gio does create some distance. Featherstorm used mainly defensively, but Perfect gets in there. Calyx goes down. Gio now trying to kite as best he can, and Kingen not going to be doing anything here. Lehens finally shows up, gets a cocoon onto BDD, who gets over and looks for Gio. Gio gets the shutdown, and now Perfect is just going to cut him down. And so it was almost yep. Speaking of Perfect, he's going to dive in on top of Gideon, and I don't think Gideon's going to be going anywhere. Finally, the Nocturne shows up as Gio puts the Arcane Shift on cooldown. He does get feared, Cuz taking some damage, but he just walks his way out. The footwork here from Gio is actually working, but unfortunately he does not have a team anywhere else on the map. But I don't know whether this is going to work as they take down the Pantheon immediately, and BDD is looking for another charm. Onto Lehens, back over the wall. They find another one, of course. Peter goes in there to throw himself away. The Tibbers, Theon, who does dive on top of BDD, but
he didn't have
just
ult.
Gonna die.
Just 10 seconds away. I think his game plan was to hide and try to ult.
Yeah, the Elise goes up and does get taken out once again. Perfect going to be able to lock that one up, but it is just a kill on the Elise for now. There might be another fight in Nongshim. 25 seconds until Lehens is back up yet again. 1 and 8 though on the Elise. BDD just putting together his Forbidden Book. And yep, in they go once again. BDD turns back up again with that new thing bought from the library. And Tibbers is going to go down as an afterthought. Gideon also falling. And Kingen, yeah, he built a Rage Blade, but that's mainly because of his feelings, ladies and gentlemen. Next is turret number 2 going to be taken out, and KT back-to-back clean sweeps to bring them to a telecom war in Busan.
6-0, and I didn't think it could get more one-sided than what happened yesterday.